Wait, it's October? I thought it was August. What the hell? I guess I gotta talk about something deviously scary or something. Let me tap in my mental real quick. No, maybe, not sure. Hell yeah.
ParaNorman.
Let me tell you this story around the campfire about a story of a kid seeing the dead, and since this story is 10 years old, why not? One of the classics I've heard for years, for real. A kid that can see the paranormal. Get it? Anyways, he's watching a scary movie while his grandma is talking to him, but you realize that she's RIP, like she's a ghost in the living room, and she tell him to get his dad to up the thermostat. Bro, you're dead. Hold up. Ain't no way. Just like that. Let's stay focused, my brothers. His dad a lame, odd act frame. He doesn't think that Norman could see and talk to the dead. That's kinda real though. But like, your mother told you to up the thermostat. Do it.
He talks to me all the time.
Oh yeah? Prove it.
She said it's not very ladylike to hide photos of the high school quarterback with his shirt off in your underwear drawer.
Why she know about that? His pops make it clear that you don't want him to be a disappointment for her.
I won't have him turn out like that uncle of yours.
He's not that far from getting the milk. He doesn't want Norman to end up like his great uncle, which has the same abilities. I guess it runs in the family. A lot of pills. Norman walking to school, bro appears delusional, like he's talking to thin air, but we know he's talking to ghosts, some that appear to die tragically. Apart from that, reasons why people think he's crazy, his great uncle lurking.
Some more ghosts. Goober.
This bully Alvin, no correlation to the chipmunks, but bro built like an elbow. What is that cut? You need a refund. Barber didn't like him for real.
Pilgrims, the Mayflower. Don't any of you know anything about the history of this town?
Norman was up in the act with the witch trials, but bro was low-key tripping on something, cause bro was seeing shit. Whatever he took, you need to lock that up. Meanwhile, he gets laughed at, which wasn't funny, he didn't laugh. Then he gets roped in. They really put one on his neck, dead ass. Then the tree kid, aka Neil, rolled up, low-key Raleigh without the gray. Norman's creepy uncle pulled up out of the shadows. On some, you gotta fulfill the prophecy, Norman. But all I heard was a lot of oh nah, he has tuberculosis. Low key, Neil's older brother, Swag. By the way, Norman's great uncle flatlines twice. Rip. But he's beating the odds.
2 seconds later.
Never mind, after a failed play cause of Norman's bad trip. Telling you, he need to lock that shit.
You are grounded.
The father can't stand him for a bruh. Dead uncle paid him a visit in the bathroom. You know the prophecy, which keeps back the witch's curse.
Time is running out. The anniversary of the witch's death is tonight. A ghost is going to wake up, and when she does, she'll raise the dead.
But after venting to the ground, he sneaks out and rushes to his dead uncle's house to get a book. Bruh had to pry the book from dude's dead corpse. Bro had firm grip on that Pause. Ain't no rewind. Look at bro, he hitting it. Hold up, what the heck? He really thought he was doing something. Bro pulls to the gravesite. The book was a bedtime story. He really resting these fools. But bro had to pull up and ruin it. That's why his name Alvin. No surprise it didn't work. And now there's an angry force in the sky. And zombies pulling up out of their graves. To be honest, they finna die. Cap, the two hit the dash to the dead uncle house and hid. The bro was really trying to talk to a corpse. But everything was going good until Alvin flaked. While Norman's sister was trying to find where he went MIA to, while thinking she could pull Mitch. Doing terribly, I see. Wait a minute, what was Neil watching? Hey, bro just like me for Neil flaked and told, but you still good. People is at risk. Probably. So the three hop into a van and head to the gravesite. Damn, that had to be 23 yards max and a touchdown. So Norman and the bully got in the scene, they all got in the van and they just booked it. After screaming and driving from the hand and the cop type shenanigans while figuring out they gotta go to the town hall. They crashed the whip. Yo, Courtney kinda bad. You won't see nothing this slick past 2012. Bro just try and get some greedy pieces, BBQ flavor. At least he got them in depth. The zombies entered the town, almost catching a stroke from modern society. That's real. The people realized they had balls and decided to rise and fight. While the group make it to the town hall, breaking entering style, it was for a great cause. There was a zombie witness, saw where they were going, so he had to get him and his crew to pull up. On the other hand, after pointless search of info about the witch resting place, Courtney and the group then leaves and flicks on Norman, leaving him alone. The mob saw where the zombies are going, so they pulled up too. Low-key with their fire and pitchforks, they set the hall ablaze. Meanwhile, Norman tries to read a book to the angry force in the sky and gets hit by a straight lightning bolt and was put in the past. Couldn't be me. Where he's in a courtroom witnessing the zombies as people convict the person of witchcraft for talking to the dead by execution. Forgot to mention the convicted person was a young girl. Evil for real. She's the evil force in the sky. She cursed them, so she is a witch. Cause how did she put a curse? So Norman cuts out of the trip, realizing that the zombies are fiends. But the zombies do express genuine guilt for their wrongs for real. They was trying to tell Brad to stop the damn curse, so the group had to talk to the angry mob to get them to chillax.
And
Yeah! And all that you want to do is burn and murder stuff. Burn and murder stuff. Just burning and murdering.
Yeah, shame on every single one of you.
After those wise words, they drove to the glowing whirlwind in the forest. They never came back. Cap, nah, they got entangled by the trees, leaving Norman to talk to the forest. Earl was trying to relate with her while almost getting RIP. I know this is not Caroline, but they both fighting demons. He tries to tell her a story based on her reality. Even if the people was wrong, she's not right either, over here causing a little havoc in the damn town. Yeah, bro can walk that off. They end up in the past in Aggie's resting place, or the place her and her mother would go to, where they do talk, and it's really chill for real.
that story you were telling, how does it end? I think that's up to you.
They both sit down under the tree where they finish talking, and Aggie rests for the final time. And I know people probably, and I don't want to know, ship this, do know. The scary thing is, they're related. So everything goes back to normal like it should be. The zombies finally get the rest in their grave, and I found out Mitch was sus.
You know, you're gonna love my boyfriend. He's like a total chick flick nut.
Never realized that. We end with the dad taking into account his mother's alive as a ghost, acknowledging her and finishing with how it started, except with the family, together in the living room watching the same scary movie. Wait, is bro great uncle Bobby still in his house?
ParaNorman.